You are aware the advert for this Delegates Conference is already out for the elections on the 6th of October. And they are going to be held on the 6th of October. What is so surprising, last Friday, there was another advert that came from the office of the chairperson. Something which is disturbing to all Ugandans. The chairperson has powers to hold National Delegates Conference, even special National Delegates Conference. But he must do it working together with all other departments in the party, because it has a lot of implications when you want to hold a special Delegates Conference. Before you think of holding any Delegates Conference, the manager must sit. You have to present the reasons why you are going to hold it. They go through the reasons why. They draw a budget. The budget is supposed to be passed. You have to involve the secretariat, because these adverts here must have a seal of the party before you take it out. But this advert which was put out, under normal circumstances, must originate from the secretariat to go to the papers. But this one came from outside the secretariat, the chairman's office, and it was brought to the secretariat. That's why they say received. You cannot receive what is your own. You can't. It originates from where then you receive it. That is a bit irregular. So it has been put out. We don't have a budget yet. You know, we have been this long thing of more than 3 years talking about that man and what have you. The party must authorize the money to pay for those adverts so that they own them. Because I can wake up here and take an advert to the papers. The party must own it, and they must pay for it. The advert which is in the papers was not paid for by the party. Through the system as we normally do it. We take it to the secretariat, they write a requisition, and it is taken. But this one here was taken by office of the chairman. That's what we gather. Office of the chairman is chaired by Wasswa Birigwa, who we respect a lot. But the way they did this thing here is confusing our supporters more. What they wrote that they want to chew up in that delegates conference, that there are some differences in the party. And they want to sit down and discuss those differences. Some of these differences started in about 2020. You have been hearing it through the paper. 2020. Mr. Birigwa invited some of those leaders who are involved in it at his home. He has been a set of it. They tried to resolve them amicably without coming through the structures of the party. They did not succeed. Until they were brought to the National Council, which was being chaired by Mr. Birigwa again. That National Council, which was being chaired by Mr. Birigwa, those issues now were brought to a bigger crowd of more than 250. And the crowd did not want to go into it. That's why they suggested Elders Committee, the National Council of that time. The Elders Committee sat here, they did their work, and they reported back to National Council, which was being chaired again by Mr. Birigwa. That National Council, which sat behind there. Whether you agree with the report or not, that's another issue. But the issue is, it was brought back to Mr. Birigwa. After going through all that, if you feel that something is not solved, you cannot invite more than 2,000 people and you expect them to discuss the same issues, and they resolve those issues with 2,000 people. I think we are trying to develop a nuclear bomb for ourselves as a party. 2,000 people to sit and discuss raw material and resolve issues which you are afraid to resolve in your house with a few people, in the NEP, in the National Council. Now we want a special conference to handle these issues. Some of us who are founder members are hurt. A good number of us had kept quiet for a long time, not trying to come out. We are talking about money some of us did not see it at all. I can speak with authority. Nothing. We are going through, as we are getting out of that, now they are bringing something new. And you know we have a constitutional problem if you don't solve these issues as quickly as possible. I would appeal to Mr. Birigwa and his office to involve other party leaders if they want to solve this issue once for all. Some of us are fed up of addressing these things in the air, in the media. We look bad. As I told you, we are as if we are fighting in a pigsty. There's no chance under the sun that you don't go so. That end. Whether you win or not, you walk that also, with a lot of excrete from pigs. It is causing us a problem. We are sending mixed signals. Some people have been telling others, people don't go to vote. But some leaders are quietly going underground and they are participating in votes. Honorable Musumba is the secretary for Kabula South constituency. She's a secretary. But when you hear some messages from them, they tell you don't go to vote. Quietly, some of them are going behind and they are being voted into. Others will be left out when a good number of them will be coming for delegates conference. We don't want double standards in this thing. Maybe some of our last press conferences, some of us, but you cannot allow our party, where we sacrificed a lot. Some people lost lives, others lost jobs, people lost business, we got the dogs like that. If you want to solve it, let's all of us move backwards a bit. Some on our common sense, because all of us have it at least, and you sit privately and solve this issue once for all.